What's up, Cappies? How are you? We're going to look at your love life here the second week of May 2019. For those of you who are new, my name is Kristen. I'm a metaphysical healer and a psychic guide here to give you some guidance. Thank you so much for joining me. If you like how I do things, hit that subscribe button so I can reach more people, and that notification so you can reach my future readings here. And if you are interested, I will set you up with a free reading for subscribing with me, alright? You can just comment or email and I'll set you up. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for your added support. I really appreciate all of your dedication to my channel. If you guys are interested in a free reading, if you've already subscribed, if you want to set up a recommendation on my Facebook, or recommend my YouTube to another to subscribe, I will set you both up with a free reading, another one, okay, for you guys. Alright, so this is a general reading, guys, so take what fits and leave the rest. I really like the energy for you. We have a ton of retrogrades going on right now, and so it's really important that we take advantage of everything we can with the energy there, alright? And that we utilize it to where we can manifest everything that's going in. And, sorry guys, I was making a note. Okay. So, what I'm feeling like is you, like some days you're kind of like really optimistic and some days you're like not sure, okay? And the energy I'm getting is, the song I pulled for you on Shuffle was High Low by Bishop Briggs. And that song is talking about how the person you're dealing with is like, you know, you're like all in, or they're all in and then they're all out, or you're all in and then you're all out. But there's been this communication action issue where there's just been a lack of it, and so that's been making it very difficult for you to know what direction to turn here. And the card that came out from the crystal deck is Take Action. In your last love reading, we talked exactly about that, was taking action. It was finally the first of many readings so far 2019 that actually said patience is no longer necessary. Go ahead and take action. Take a step here forward in communication or whatever it was. And then the other card that came out was Life Purpose, which is the throat chakra, and number 22. So I would imagine you're probably seeing some number signs, synchronicities, and things like that. So there is a door opening here. Okay, now this could be the person you're dealing with that needs to take action. Okay, it could be that you did take universal. It could be that you took universal advice and did reach out, and now this person, it's time for them to take action, okay? Alright, let's take a look at how this person views you. Second week of May 2019 for Capricorn. And how they view staying and going. I'd like to see what divides the two of you. And the outcome. Quite a few there, alright. Okay, so what I've got as far as how this person views you, I've got the Magician and the Reverse. There's some insecurity here, whether it's something that they're dealing with currently, or their feelings they're trying to deal with or cope with. There's some type of a delay here because they are not using their full potential and will to take action. So I'm feeling like this is the person you're dealing with. This is the energy right then, and that you're feeling like this person is just kind of like, you feel like this connection's there, you know something's there, but where's the action, right? And so you're kind of like feeling the highs and the lows on a day-to-day basis because there's no action being taken. It is on their mind. They're trying to figure out how to do this, though. So how they feel about you is, how am I going to give this attention, how am I going to give this person or the situation the attention that it deserves confidently, okay? Yeah, they could just reach out and they could just say whatever, but they want to be able to confidently have something meaningful to say. Okay, maybe they're in a position where they just can't right now. How they feel about staying is the Three of Cups. Well, they really feel like maybe giving this a go, right? Celebrating some type of a relationship or rekindling trying to date, you know, and trying to just kind of see where things go here. This is an offer of a celebration here. This is about bringing the two cups together into one and being able to celebrate that feeling in a very positive way. This is a victory and a conclusion that's positive, happy over, well, what do I do to master this? How do I give this attention? How do I give this attention? They want to be in a celebratory energy with you. They're trying to figure out how to do it. How they feel about going is the Queen of Wands in the reverse. The Queen of Wands in reverse is they are very stubborn about how they can go about doing this. Maybe they just feel like until things are a certain way, they just can't move forward. Because typically this card in the upright is about being very, very, very confident, and confident in where things are going and how you're feeling, the creative passion involved with the connection. But right now it's like it's on hold because they just don't know how to confidently come forward. Okay, they see that you have actually taken a step and saying, I'm interested. You took a moment to communicate or to put it out there in the universe that I am interested. And now they're like, oh shit, now what? Okay. Okay, so now they are interested. So something has come forward here where things are sparking and things are in motion. We're trying to figure out what to do. What's dividing you? Action. Oh my God, Capricorn, this is fantastic. I mean, in its own way, because it's very resonating together in the fact that all the messages are very clear for you. What's dividing you is the inability for the person to take action right now. Either they're not in position mentally, in their work life, they've got some kind of an outside influence that they need to release or get rid of. But there's that volcano in the background. It is ready to erupt, okay? It's ready to provide a fire together that just produces a brand new way, a brand new path, a brand new opportunity for you guys to be extremely confident. Now the outcome here is the Queen of Swords, the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Palace of Swords in the reverse. So the Queen of Wands is about having an independent way of seeing, I don't want to mess, somebody, whoever this is, that nobody wants to mess with them when they make up their mind. So I kind of feel like what's happening here is this person is going to be taking action communicatively with whatever is going on in their life. They're going to have to be, they realize that they're going to have to be very straightforward and very matter of fact when it comes to how they feel about you and how they want to go forward. So whoever or whatever is blocking it, either they're having to convince themselves and believe in themselves that they can do both very well, or they're having to convince or tell somebody else it's important, or that they're possibly committed to maybe in work or a partnership of some kind, that you're going to move forward with this. And they're going to have to be in this energy of, don't mess with me, this is what I'm doing, okay? They're going to be recognizing here that there was a loss that needs to be addressed, because there was such a physical loss with this. I mean, you felt it in your soul. You felt it in your entire world was affected by this. You're mentally, you've just been all over the place, high and low, right? Because it's just, it either brings you mad confidence and motivation and empowerment, or it's just like, oh, I'm so frustrated with this and I just want some kind of progress in this, right? I did what I was supposed to do. I listened. Now what? Where are you at? And they, oh, sorry, that was reversed. Now they are trying to find, they have found the courage in the outcome here. I really like the way the second week is looking for May, okay? Now this can extend out, but I do a weekly, so this has a lot of energy for the second week of May. An extension of, don't mess with me, I have the courage to make this work, and I'm going to turn this around, because this is them also saying, I'm high and low with this person, with this situation, with this relationship. I've got to make amends to this so that they can have clarity. day to day as well, and it's going to wind up bringing you guys a lot of happiness, okay? Rather than, you had a reading not too long ago that this person was worried that if they were to commit, like they were going to miss out on like happiness with whatever they're committed into. And it was silly, because it was actually going to bring both of you more motivation, because it worked. You brought motivation to other people. You had pure confidence in where the relationship's going, and that's what's keeping this connection going here, guys. Okay, is the knowing of how strong it is, and that's the other reason why it doesn't have to be a quick energy. It's been pretty slow going here, but you've got some wands now. You've got an Ace of Wands now. You've got a take action card now. You've got a lot of indicators that this person is working on taking action, okay? The universe is telling them to take action. I think they're doing a pretty good job so far of listening, and we'll see what happens, okay? Sometimes we can't always control the outcome because it's involving somebody else in their journey, their karmic situations. The message from your person is the heart of the matter. There is more going on than meets the eye. It came in their reverse, so it tells me that they are starting to realize that there's more to this connection than they first thought. There's more to this connection than they've paid attention to, than they've been able to give or been willing to give their energy to realize, to see. And the message from the universe, from your guides, is consider your foundation. Look at how committed you are to love. So the high and lows, that's tough for Capricorns, okay? So the high and lows, even though it's a natural course of emotion, what it does, if it's not shut down pretty quick, like, and just replaced with a positive, optimistic, view, is it can bring up barriers and delays and forward motion of taking action from this person. If you're delaying it by saying, I don't know, or, man, this is just like this, so, this must be, maybe this means this. Those questions, those negative thoughts, even if they're so far back there because you're trying not to think about it, bring them up if they're there, acknowledge, okay, yeah, that really scares the shit out of me. I hope it's not that way. I feel great. I'm going to keep focusing on what I want this outcome to look like, and consider how committed you are to this idea. Don't let negative thoughts bring you backwards, okay? All right, Capricorn, I hope that helps you for the second week of May. I will have a look at where you stand next week, and your 6-month forecast is coming out this week, as well as your mid-month for May next week. Okay, I hope that helps you guys, and I will see you next week. Bye, guys.